what went down this morning right now, so you can see how my setups work. We had some perfect setups this morning. Um, Pretty much what I'm looking for every morning when I wake up, which is some type of overnight lows are set. Maybe there's some nearby lows as well. And I'm looking for at some point 7:30, 8:30, 9:30. Ideally, I'm looking for a dip below those lows, and then I want to see that price hold. In this situation, we dipped right below and had high volatility. In that case, there might not be acceptance. So what you'd want to do then is try to enter somewhere around 3 to 5 points above the lows that you're working with. In this case, there was some lows here, some here, and then some here. So I'd want to see all those lows clear by at least 3 points at that point. So this is around 47.62. 2.5 points gets you right above here. Because of the high volatility and the fact that people were probably trying to go short, I was ready for this. And that's the long we took. We got the dip at 9:15. At 9:30, we started pushing up, and now we are 20 points up from entry with a runner in place. Awesome trade here in Dow Jones this morning. Going to ES real quick. We did not get the failed breakdown liquidity sweep of the overnight low in this situation, but we did backtest 68.05 to the T. At 7:45, if you wanted to take that long, that was definitely a good option, and you'd be up almost 35 points, and you could probably end your week there if you wanted to, if you traded properly. However, I did not take that, so the next setup I had in mind was potentially a reclaim of this 68.25 level. Clearly, a shelf of lows here. We rejected the reclaim overnight last night, as well as in the morning hours of Monday. We came up to it at 9 o'clock, and then we sold down hard for 10 points. This was the acceptance that I needed personally. And then we pushed through here at 9:35. I took that long, and then I sat in a drawdown from 68.27 all the way to 68.12. So almost 15 points. Really tested my patience, but I did take a smaller position, as reclaims are not the same level of quality as failed breakdowns. You're going to get a lot more rejections and a lot more volatility typically, and the volatility can be higher range, where if you're cutting a low, you might just have a range of 10 to 20 points. In a reclaim, the low could be as low as 20 plus points away. Like in this example right here, these lows are pretty far away from entry. My stop loss was somewhere between these lows and these lows. I was kind of playful with it. Maybe one more quick dip in recovery would have been valid, but after the drawdown, we pushed right back up, and the levels definitely worked. We pushed for almost 20 plus points, and now we're just consolidating. That is my update right now on Dow Jones and ES. I can stop by here real quick at EURUSD. There's not much to see here. On the Sunday open, we tried pushing through to this level for a reclaim. We got to this level exact, sold down, and then around 10 o'clock set up a little mini failed breakdown of these cluster of lows. Quick volatility, one can enter a couple points above the lowest low. In this case, you're looking at around 96-ish. I chose to enter around 95 because of the high volatility. That went directly to the top of the zone, which was my target, and peaked through, sold back down. And then overnight, we started pushing back, reclaimed this level again, had some acceptance at this zone, sold off, and then started pushing back up. Had some acceptance from above too, sold down into it, and then started pushing back up around 5:45. And we hit my exact bull zone target, and now we are consolidating on Euro USD. Going to a 4-hour chart just to start seeing what we're looking at here. We were consolidating at this bull flag center line, so we have this target up here to hit around this macro level. On the downside, there's some lows to work with here in Euro USD. I have an entry from all the way around here, I believe, for 140 pips right now. Just holding on to that and hoping to get an opportunity to add or exit and enter much bigger with some selling potentially. So that's the update on all three markets. Be back with review later today.